Hello everyone and welcome to my B&B trending news. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button, and this gives this video a thumbs up. In Finn's office, he tells Poppy he has to know the truth about Luna's father. Poppy says that there's no reason for him to be doubting her daughter's paternity because he's not her father. She says she wanted it to be Bill Spencer. It was simple, wonderful even, and she was falling deeper in love with him every day. They were becoming a family, which is something she only ever dreamt about. Finn asks why Tom was so confident he was the father. Poppy believes she's just as astonished as Finn is that he's not Luna's dad. She yells that his charges are building something out of nothing. Finn, you have to trust me. So please don't ever ask me about this again. Luna is not your daughter. With that, she goes out. Finn, Poppy, B&B at Bill's apartment. He informs Luna that if Tom's not her father, she may never know who it is. Talk goes to Bill's history, and Luna marvels at how far he's come. It gives her a lot of optimism, but she doesn't sure if she'll ever get over not knowing who her father is. At the Cliff home, Steffi recounts to Ridge that Daphne's at Forrester as they speak, and Operation Carter Walton is begun. Steffi can still smell her aroma, and Ridge confesses he's impressed. Steffi believes she's also unequaled when it comes to making men fall for her. Ridge asks whether she's sure Carter won't sniff this out. Steffi tells him they need to bring him back to the company because comedy is not his strong suit. Talk goes to Hope using Carter to obtain what she wants. They need the plan with Daphne to work to put an end to this coup. She is convinced Daphne will make this appear like the easiest thing she's ever done. She captivates and puts you in a trance. It's only a matter of time until Carter is under her spell. In the main office, Carter and Hope are in awe of Daphne's latest perfume. He moans, "What is it?" Hope gushes that she must have produced a second perfume for the fragrance line. It's exquisite. As Carter stands there looking captivated, Hope talks on about Daphne's confidence and attractiveness. "Carter, don't you agree?" Carter snaps out of it and adds, Yes, it's amazing." Hope gets a text and has to take off. Once alone, Carter tells Daphne, "Well, Hope is clearly thrilled." She circles him flirtatiously while he talks about the developers and team, prompting him to stutter. Pawing his lapel, she purrs, "Carter, look at me." Poppy arrives at the prison and is shown into the interrogation room. She mutters to herself about Luna wanting to know about her father. The door opens, and an administrator comes in and asks how he can help her. She says she's there to see her daughter. Where is she? At Bill's apartment, he tells Luna they're both products of trauma. He claims he's going to share something with her that he's never revealed with anyone. Not even his Katie. The anguish from his mother, his animosity toward her. He never had a father growing up, and his mother would never speak of him. All he experienced was a revolving door of men coming and going. Like you. He was an afterthought, almost like he didn't actually exist. That emotion doesn't go away. That sorrow stuck with him. And the man that he is still wages war with the wounded child. That's why he connected to her narrative. I believe that we have more in common than anyone else. That's why he's so driven to help her. I didn't have any hope. But gradually he climbed his way out and built his fortune. Now he wants to make a difference. In Luna. He wants to offer her a second opportunity. Bill reminds her that she has to prove him right. That people from broken childhoods can be successful. Luna doesn't know how to get past the lies in her past. April walks inside Finn's office. He asks, "Did you bring what I asked for?" She responds, "It's all in there." Stopping on her approach to the door, she wonders why he wanted Luna Nozawa's blood and a paternity test. Finn replies, "I need answers." She says his mother ran similar tests not long ago. He's aware. April says she'll leave him to it. He shuts the door behind her and picks up the test kit. Steffi comes in the design office where Hope shows her some of Zende's new concepts. Steffi says, "Wow," and admires them. Hope's amazed there's no snarky comments. Steffi's delighted her cousin can bring the line back to some semblance of its former splendor. Hope nods. There it is. Steffi dismisses that Zende's a forester. His name is on the building. Hope replies, "Unlike mine or Carter's, is that what you're implying?" She cautions her. Nothing is going to change who's in charge at Forrester now. In the main office, Daphne caresses Carter's arms and tells him that all of this marketing and promotion is a waste of time. Men and women all around the world want her. They want what she aged. In the main office, Carter and Hope are in awe of Daphne's latest perfume. He moans, "What is it?" Hope gushes that she must have produced a second perfume for the fragrance line. It's exquisite. As Carter stands there looking captivated, Hope talks on about Daphne's confidence and attractiveness. "Carter, don't you agree?" Carter snaps out of it and adds, Yes, it's amazing." Hope gets a text and has to take off. Once alone, Carter tells Daphne, "Well, Hope is clearly thrilled." She circles him flirtatiously while he talks about the developers and team, prompting him to stutter. Pawing his lapel, she purrs, "Carter, look at me." Poppy arrives at the prison and is shown into the interrogation room. She mutters to herself about Luna wanting to know about her father. The door opens and an administrator comes in and asks how he can help her. She says she's there to see her daughter. Where is she? At Bill's apartment, he tells Luna they're both products of trauma. He claims he's going to share something with her that he's never revealed with anyone. Not even his Katie. The anguish from his mother, his animosity toward her. He never had a father growing up and his mother would never speak of him. All he experienced was a revolving door of men coming and going, like you. He was an afterthought, almost like he didn't actually exist. That emotion doesn't go away. That sorrow stuck with him, and the man that he is still wages war with the wounded child. That's why he connected to her narrative. I believe that we have more in common than anyone else. That's why he's so driven to help her. I didn't have any hope. But gradually he climbed his way out and built his fortune. Now he wants to make a difference. In Luna. He wants to offer her a second opportunity. Bill reminds her that she has to prove him right. That people from broken childhoods can be successful. Luna doesn't know how to get past the lies in her past. April walks inside Finn's office. He asks, "Did you bring what I asked for?" She responds, "It's all in there." Stopping on her approach to the door, she wonders why he wanted Luna Nozawa's blood and a paternity test. Finn replies, "I need answers." She says his mother ran similar tests not long ago. He's aware. April says she'll leave him to it. He shuts the door behind her and picks up the test kit. Steffi comes in the design office where Hope shows her some of Zende's new concepts. Steffi says, "Wow," and admires them. Hope's amazed there's no snarky comments. Steffi's delighted her cousin can bring the line back to some semblance of its former splendor. Hope nods. There it is. Steffi dismisses that Zende's a forester. His name is on the building. Hope replies, "Unlike mine or Carter's. Is that what you're implying?" She cautions her. Nothing is going to change who's in charge at Forrester now. In the main office, Daphne caresses Carter's arms and tells him that all of this marketing and promotion is a waste of time. Men and women all around the world want her. They want what she had at the prison. The administrator tells Poppy that her daughter isn't there. She wonders, where is she? What have you done with Luna? At Bill's apartment, Luna complains to him that they're expected to perform all the labor with no accountability from the individuals who hurt them. Bill reminds her they have to accept responsibility for their own acts. Luna cries that he's such a good man. She sincerely wishes he were her father. Bill hugs her. In Finn's office, he clutches the tube of Luna's blood and flashes to Poppy, telling him he is not Luna's father. He then remembers protecting Steffi from Luna's clutches. He mutters, "You took my wife. You tried to kill her like those two innocent men." Slamming his laptop closed, Finn holds the kit and declares, "Poppy's right. There's no way. Luna's my daughter? No, it can't be." Daphne leans closer to Carter, her voice low and sultry. "Forget the campaigns, Carter. People don't buy the perfume, they buy the fantasy, and I am that fantasy." Her fingers brush the lapel of his jacket, sending an electric tension between them. Carter stumbles over his words, his professionalism cracking. "Daphne, this isn't just about you. It's about the brand, the team." She silences him with a soft laugh. "Oh, Carter, always so noble. But don't fool yourself. You're as captivated as everyone else, I can see it in your eyes." He tries to step back, but her confidence and allure are magnetic. Before he can respond, the door swings open, and Steffi walks in, catching the tail end of their interaction. Her eyes narrow as she observes the dynamic. "Am I interrupting something?" Steffi's tone is sharp, breaking the spell. Carter quickly pulls away, his face flushed. "No, not at all. Daphne and I were just discussing the new campaign." Daphne smirks, unbothered by Steffi's scrutiny. "Of course we were. Steffi, darling, you should try my new fragrance, it's divine." Hope and Steffi continue to clash over the direction of the company. "Steffi, you can't just waltz in here and act like you know what's best for the line," Hope snaps. "I'm not acting, Hope. I do know what's best, and it's not you playing dress-up as a leader," Steffi retorts. Their argument is interrupted by Zende, who walks in with a stack of designs. "Ladies, let's focus on what matters. The work." Hope grabs one of the sketches, her frustration evident. "Fine, but don't think this is over." As Steffi smirks, her phone buzzes with a message from Bill. "We need to talk. It's urgent." At the prison, Poppy finally tracks down the warden, who confirms her worst fears. "Luna was transferred to a higher security facility," the warden says. "Her case is sensitive." Poppy's hands shake. "Sensitive? What does that mean? Where is she?" The warden hesitates. "I can't disclose that information." Poppy feels a surge of desperation. "Please, she's my daughter. I need to see her." The warden sighs, lowering his voice. "If I were you, I'd look into who requested the transfer. That might give you the answers you're looking for." As Poppy leaves, a sense of dread washes over her. Someone powerful is pulling the strings, and she's determined to find out who. The layers of intrigue deepen as Carter struggles with his feelings for Daphne. Poppy races against time to uncover Luna's whereabouts. And Finn confronts the possibility of an earth-shattering truth. Meanwhile, Bill and Luna forge an unlikely bond, and Hope and Steffi's rivalry threatens to tear Forrester Creations apart. All the while, secrets from the past loom large, promising to change everyone's lives forever. Finn's office, the weight of the positive test result, bears down on him. "Luna's my daughter," he whispers, the words a mixture of awe, regret, and anger. He runs his hands through his hair, overwhelmed. Memories of Luna as a child flood his mind. Moments when she sought his attention, confided in him, and even rebelled against him. He thought he was just a caring cousin, but now everything feels different. Finn's thoughts turn to Poppy, his anger bubbling to the surface. "She lied to me for years. How could she keep something like this from me?" And Luna? What has she gone through without knowing the truth? He picks up his phone and dials Poppy's number, but it goes straight to voicemail. Frustrated, he throws the phone onto his desk and decides he needs answers. Now. At the prison, Poppy paces in the hallway, her mind racing. The administrator's refusal to tell her where Luna has been transferred only fuels her anxiety. She knows she's running out of time. Pulling out her phone, she calls an old contact, someone with connections to the prison system. "I need to find my daughter," she says urgently. "She's been moved and no one will tell me where." The voice on the other end hesitates. "Poppy, you're asking for a lot. I could get in serious trouble for this." "I don't care," she snaps. "Please, I'm begging you." There's a long pause before the voice finally says, "Give me a few hours. I'll see what I can find out." As she hangs up, Poppy leans against the wall, her heart pounding. "Where are you, Luna?" she whispers. At Bill's apartment. Luna wipes her tears, trying to regain her composure. Bill watches her carefully, his expression a mixture of sympathy and concern. "Luna, you've been through hell. But you can't keep punishing yourself for what happened." She glares at him, her voice trembling. "Don't you get it, Bill? I am the punishment. I destroyed lives. Steffi's, Tom's, Hollis's, and Finn. He'll never forgive me. Not after what I did to Steffi." Bill steps closer, his voice firm. "You're not a monster, Luna. You made mistakes, terrible ones, but that doesn't define you. You have a chance to make things right." She shakes her head, her voice breaking. "How? How do I fix something like this? I can't bring back the people I hurt. I can't erase the memories of what I did." Bill places a hand on her shoulder. "You start by facing the truth. Finn cares about you more than you realize. If anyone can understand and forgive, it's him." Luna looks at him, doubt etched on her face. "You really think so?" "I know so," Bill says confidently. At Forrester Creations, the tension between Hope and Steffi is palpable. Steffi crosses her arms, her gaze cold. "You want the truth, Hope? Fine. I'm here because I'm not going to let you and Carter destroy what my family built." Hope smirks, her tone mocking. "Oh, please. This isn't about the company. This is about your ego. You can't stand that someone else is in charge." Steffi steps closer, her voice low and sharp. "You're right. I can't stand it. But not for the reasons you think. Carter and you didn't just take control. You manipulated, lied, and schemed your way to the top. And now you expect everyone to just fall in line?" In the main office, Carter tries to refocus as Daphne's perfume lingers in the air, clouding his thoughts. "We need to finalize the launch strategy," he says, his voice faltering slightly. Daphne leans in, her smile coy. "Of course, but you seem distracted." He clears his throat, forcing himself to look away from her. "I'm just focused on making this a success." She chuckles softly, her fingers brushing against his arm. "You're quite the perfectionist, aren't you? It's charming." Carter steps back slightly, regaining his composure. "Let's stick to the task at hand, Daphne. This launch needs to be flawless." Her eyes glint with amusement as she nods. "As you wish, Mr. Walton, but don't forget. Sometimes perfection lies in the imperfections." At the docks, Finn waits in his car, staring at the dark, empty pier. His phone buzzes with a text from an unknown number. "You want answers? Come alone." His jaw tightens as he steps out of the car, scanning the shadows. A figure emerges, a woman with a hood pulled over her head. As she steps closer, Finn's heart skips a beat. "Luna." She lowers the hood, her face pale and weary. "Hey, Finn. He rushes toward her, his emotions a whirlwind. "Luna, what's going on? Why are you here? Where have you been?" She holds up a hand, stopping him. "I know everything, Finn. I know you're my father." Finn's breath catches. "Luna, She cuts him off, her voice trembling. "Don't. Just don't. I don't want your pity, and I don't want your apologies. I came here to tell you the truth about everything." Finn nods, his eyes filled with determination. "Then tell me. No more secrets, Luna. I need to know everything." Luna takes a deep breath, her hands shaking. "It started years ago. With Poppy. She wasn't just hiding the truth about you. She was hiding the truth about me, what I've done, the people I've hurt." Finn listens intently as Luna begins to unravel the web of lies, betrayals, and mistakes that have haunted her for years. As the story unfolds, Finn realizes that their connection runs deeper than he ever imagined, and that the road to redemption won't be easy for either of them. At the prison, Poppy receives a call from her contact. "I found her," the voice says, "but you're not going to like where she is." Poppy grips the phone tightly. "Where?" "She's been transferred to a secure facility under a different name. It's classified." Poppy's blood runs cold. "Classified, what does that mean?" "It means someone doesn't want her found," the voice says grimly. Poppy's heart pounds as she realizes that Luna's situation is far more dangerous than she ever imagined. As the threads of the story converge, the stakes grow higher. Finn, Luna, and Poppy must confront the secrets that bind them, and the forces determined to tear them apart. Will they find redemption, or will their pasts destroy their future? In his office, Finn wonders if Poppy was being honest with him. He looks at the blood sample with Luna's name on it and asks, "Are you my daughter?" At the prison, Poppy explains that she's Luna Nozawa's mother. She's an inmate and must be there. The administrator maintains she's not. Poppy demands, "To know where she is then? Where is Luna?" She paces and says that she's visited with Luna in that very room. "Where is Luna? Answer me." At Bill's apartment, Luna screams that if it weren't for him, she'd still be battling for life in prison. Luna never wanted to hurt anyone, yet she grew into a monster. What she did to Tom, Hollis, and Steffi. "That's my cousin's wife." Bill realizes she regrets what she did to Steffi. Luna tears that she begged her to let her go. She didn't think about her family and kids. Now she thinks all the time about what their lives might have been like if Steffi wasn't found in time. She could have ruined Finn's life, and he's the only person in her family who ever gave a damn about her. In Forrester's design office, Hope tells Steffi that whether she likes it or not, Carter runs the company now. Nothing and no one will undermine his authority. Hope goes on about everyone being treated with respect regardless of their last name. Steffi asks, "Even me?" Hope says they've been under her and her family's thumbs for years, but times have changed. Because of Carter. Steffi tells Hope that Carter robbed her family of the business they founded. Hope felt she wanted to assist. Steffi's there, for her family legacy. Hope thinks it sounds like she's moaning about the leadership. Steffi reminds out she's part of the leadership, but she won't keep silent about the coup. Hope mockingly says, "Ooh, you're still angry." Steffi confesses it. Hope questions why she came back. In the main office, Carter informs Daphne she's an artist. She flips her hair and her perfume wafts over him. She murmurs about them speaking a silent lesson. He replies, "We." He tells her there's something about her that's not only her alluring perfumes. Daphne brushes Carter's lapel as he gushes about their cooperation. He wants to launch right immediately. She calls him a man of taste and activity. He's eager to get down to business. At the prison, Poppy asks if Luna is hurt or in the infirmary. "What the hell is going on?" The man says she's still detained but no longer at that facility. Poppy requests him to kindly tell her where she was transported to. In his office, Finn swabs his face and then holds up the vial of Luna's blood. He convinces himself, I need to know the truth. In the design office, Steffi informs Hope she's never concealed her stance about the takeover, and she isn't going to. Hope sniffs. And yet you agreed to work here? Steffi thinks Hope has an issue with that. She reminds her that she stole her grandfather's firm out of their hands after he entrusted it to her and her father. Hope says, so there's no reason for me to question your motives then? She wonders if defending her heritage is the real reason she's there, or if there's more to it. Steffi tells Hope that Powers made her paranoid. The truth are she and Carter took something that didn't belong to them. Hope feels she's be a fool to trust her. She wants the truth while they're alone. What's really going on with you? In the main office, Carter wants to show Daphne what he has in mind for the perfume line. She coos that she wants to know what's in that lovely skull of his. He goes on about the stats and the markets. No one can touch you. She purrs. Tell me more. Daphne curls up to his chest as he shows her the projections. He looks into her eyes as she removes his tablet. Breathing in her perfume, Carter needs to force himself out of the spell she's casting to keep talking business. She observes that they're a terrific pairing and compatible. Carter stammers. Yeah. She asks if she's distracting him. He says it's the scent. He's losing his train of thought. It's very powerful. Daphne asks, like you can get lost in the woman wearing it? At the prison, Poppy notifies the administrator that she wants an honest answer. Where is Luna? He's not at liberty to say, and goes out. At Bill's apartment, Luna can't begin to understand taking 2 lives, but as dreadful as that is, she didn't know them. Steffi's always been so good to her, and she turned on her. Bill thinks she just panicked. Luna tears that all the years of anguish changed her into a different person. In that moment, she couldn't envision Steffi as a wife and mother. She was standing between her and what she wanted. There were no family ties strong enough to stop me. She always knew Finn cared. Pretty much her only joyful recollections from childhood were with him. She's sure he'll never look at her the same. In his office, Finn sets a timer while he awaits the results of the paternity test with a freaked-out look on his face. He walks and scrapes his chin as he flashbacks to his disagreement with Poppy, then to saving Steffi from Luna's clutches. The timer goes off and he carefully makes his way back to the desk. Exhaling and glancing up at the ceiling, Finn flashes to attempting to get Poppy to tell him the truth. With red-rimmed eyes, Finn picks up the test strip and looks down at a positive result. It's positive. He sits heavily in his chair and tears. Poppy lied to me. It's me. I'm the father. Luna's my daughter. Thanks for watching. If you likes this video, do not forget to subscribe my channel and do not miss any update.